Staff Sergeant Essie O'Brien-Woods' journey is one of unwavering determination, resilience, and a deep-rooted sense of duty. Born and raised in Georgia, she grew up with a profound love for her country, a patriotism so strong that when she and her two sisters set out to enlist in the Women's Auxiliary Army Corps in 1943, nothing could stand in her way. Initially turned away for being underweight, Woods refused to accept defeat. With the support of her community, she gained the necessary weight, returned, and proudly joined the military. From the streets of Augusta to the heart of war-torn Europe, her service in the 6/888 Central Postal Directory Battalion was not just a personal triumph, but a testament to the strength and perseverance of African American women, breaking barriers in a military that often sought to exclude them. Her early experiences in the WAAC highlighted both the excitement and challenges of military life. She and her sisters, driven by a strong sense of duty, felt the need to contribute to the war effort beyond their prior USO work. The recruitment of African American women by black officers played a crucial role in their enlistment, reflecting the growing opportunities and challenges for black women in the armed forces. However, societal attitudes about women in the military, particularly black women, were a significant obstacle. Many believed that women's roles in the military were inappropriate, and Wood's mother initially shared these concerns. Nevertheless, the reassurance from community members that she had raised her daughters well helped ease her worries, illustrating the complex interplay between societal expectations, familial concerns, and personal ambition. Basic training at Fort Des Moines was a difficult period for Woods. She struggled with the harsh discipline and the unfamiliarity of being yelled at by superiors. The lack of preparedness for female recruits was evident in the ill-fitting uniforms and oversized shoes, which added physical discomfort to the already demanding training. Despite these struggles, Woods adapted and grew into a disciplined soldier. The training not only prepared her for military life, but also instilled in her a resilience that would serve her well during her deployment overseas. After completing administrative training, Woods was assigned to manage medical records at the base hospital at Camp Forrest, Tennessee. However, when German prisoners of war were brought to the camp, her company was deactivated and she was transferred to Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, for further training. It was here that she realized she was being prepared for overseas deployment, selected personally by Captain Noel Campbell, who would later become the executive officer of the 6/888. Woods initially resisted the idea of going overseas, as she had not volunteered for it. However, she ultimately accepted it as an honor, demonstrating her growing sense of duty and commitment to her fellow servicewomen. The journey to Europe was not without danger. While aboard the Ile-de-France, the battalion's ship was pursued by a German U-boat. The ship's speed and evasive maneuvers ensured their safety, but the experience underscored the very real dangers of war. Upon arriving in France, Woods and her fellow service members encountered the devastation wrought by war firsthand. The city of Le Havre was particularly shocking, with entire sections leveled by bombings. The suffering of the local population was evident, and the soldiers often shared their rations with grateful civilians. This experience reinforced the harsh realities of war and deepened Wood's understanding of the impact of global conflict. As members of the 6/888, Woods and her fellow soldiers had the critical task of sorting and delivering mail to U.S. troops stationed in Europe. The backlog of undelivered mail was immense, and the battalion worked tirelessly in 3 shifts around the clock to ensure that soldiers received letters from home. The work was both physically and emotionally demanding, but the women understood the importance of their mission. Mail was the primary means of communication between soldiers and their families, and the morale of the troops depended on their ability to stay connected with loved ones. Despite their vital contributions, the women of the 688 faced discrimination both within the military and in the broader society. Many male soldiers resented their presence and initially doubted their capabilities. However, over time, the battalion gained respect through their hard work and efficiency. Invitations to social gatherings and events became more frequent as male soldiers came to appreciate their dedication and professionalism. This gradual shift in attitudes highlighted the resilience and perseverance of the 688 in overcoming prejudice and proving their worth. After the war, Woods and her youngest sister Tessie moved to Detroit, where they continued to build their lives. The experiences and lessons she gained from her time in the military shaped her perspective on leadership, service, and resilience. The 688's contributions remained largely unrecognized for many years, but their impact on the military and society was profound. They broke barriers for African American women in the armed forces and demonstrated that Black women were capable of serving with distinction, even in the face of adversity. Woods's reflections on her service emphasize the importance of remembering the past while striving toward a better future. Her motto, "Know where you're going and remember where you came from," encapsulates the essence of her journey. She understood that her service was part of a larger struggle for equality and recognition, both within the military and in society at large. Her story and the stories of her fellow servicewomen serve as a testament to the strength, courage, and determination of the women of the 688 Central Postal Directory Battalion. The legacy of the 688 continues to inspire new generations. Their perseverance in the face of discrimination, their commitment to service, and their ability to perform under pressure set a precedent for future generations of women in the military. Her story, like those of many African American women who served during World War II, was long overlooked. Yet, through increasing recognition, the significance of their contributions is finally being acknowledged. The 688 not only ensured that soldiers received their much-needed letters from home, but also paved the way for future generations of Black women in the military. Their story is one of perseverance, service, and breaking barriers, ensuring that their legacy will never be forgotten. If you want to learn more about the incredible story of the 688, check out our full playlist. Just click the playlist link on this video or in the description below. You can also find more videos on our channel all about their mission and impact. And if you like this video and know someone in the military, please share it with them. Thank you for watching.